So we've got 8 competitors here today, or 7, excuse me, from all over the world as well. We've got North America represented more strongly than in other categories, and Russia as well. So we've really got a full international field here. Not sure if we have any World Tour snowboarders. Excuse me, yes we do. Marion Hardy, and also Audrey Herbert. She is a rookie on the tour this year. Marion returning to the tour after successful last season, where she started doing 2-star qualifiers and then was wild-carded onto the tour, where she did really well. So exciting field coming out here today. Not a long one. This category will probably be over before you know it. So, yeah, make sure you keep the eyes to the sky. This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, strap yourselves in. So Audrey coming out of Banff in Canada. She's now transplanted herself to Europe for the European winter. Well, obviously the Canadian winter is the same as the European winter. What I mean is being on tour.
The winter in Europe.
And nice little airs at the top to start things off.
Yeah, she's enjoying this pow. Nice to see there's still plenty to be found.
So 2 nice drops.
Yeah, I'm liking this so far. I kind of feel like she's taking a little bit of a leaf out of Sammy Lubke's book, whose philosophy is just go ski where the snow is nicest. Sammy Lubke, the snowboarder, not the skier. Just enjoying that pow, ollieing off. Front flip.
Oh!
Nice, Audrey. Wow, that's taking a leaf out of Sammy Lubke's book as well. With the, you know, tricking off everything, enjoying the pow. Really stoked for this. Woman snowboarding.
Well, that definitely had a bit of a freestyle flavour to it, didn't it, that run?
Yeah, for sure.
Quite a lot of airs down through there. And then the front flip.
Can see why she's put herself on the World Tour. Just smooth, silk, creamy pow.
I was going to say, that looks nice at the top there, doesn't it? Goodness gracious. And then the front flip. Oh, she'd almost left the lip and then still threw the front flip.
Yeah, a bit of an afterthought. I'm stoked for that. Really stoked for that.
Well, that's now the benchmark for the judges.
Yeah.
Where they got to go.
How much room they're going to leave themselves at the top there.
Up and down on that.
Oh, that's really cool. Just riding nice line, putting in some freestyle. Obviously enjoying it makes the judges stoked as well.
Yeah.
Only a 50 though.
Okay.
It's a 50 flat. Wonder if she had a control issue up the top.
What do you need to ask?
I'd be happy with that though.
I'd be stoked with that. Well, she's just got to come and cruise this. Randa Shahin, excuse me.
Randa Shaheen. On course, going rider's left, it looks like.
Just waiting for her to appear.
Yeah.
There she is.
Cut back right, actually. Going where it's steep.
Now this will be a test for just how bumpy it is through there. And you see this board.
Yeah, exactly. How cut is it?
Around like a salmon through the middle.
Yeah, snowboards like creamy power even more than skis do. How much of it is left in there? She's found some.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a good turn, huh?
And you can see visibility just dropping off a little bit.
Yeah, that sun's certainly not poking through anymore.
No. It is so deep through there, isn't it? Goodness gracious. Looks hard work.
Yeah, getting a little bit bucked by some of the tracks at the bottom too, unfortunately.
Well, not the best run for her. It's nice turns at the top. But then coming on stuck towards the final third there at the bottom.
Randa, I think you will have enjoyed that power, but maybe not topping Audrey Herbert so far, in my humble opinion. Got another USA competitor to follow up, this North American trio. And then the Eurasians after that. So only a 15.3 for Randa. It'll be another day for her.
Yep. And it'll probably include waist deep powder tomorrow.
Yes, it will.
In the trees of Cortina.
Yes. Nice way to cheer yourself up and maybe get over a little hangover.
Well, if you've been watching on the Facebook page, if you've been on the Freeride World Qualifier Facebook page, there was a really nice clip from the GoPro of our next competitor, Erika Vikander, And she's got a massive fluffy hood. She essentially looked like Han Solo from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, it looks great.
Star Wars from the snow, and it's an amazing shot of her shredding the Powing Cortina.
Yeah, I like this zoom in from the start gate. It's giving perspective on the starting area.
So she's gone skiers left then, lookers right. Has she? She's on my back, yeah. And look how deep it is up here.
Shrelp City.
Visibility perhaps not the best.
Yeah, it's definitely snowing harder now.
Some nice turns. There's a little drop off here, is there? Yeah, cutting back across.
Holds on to that compression. Aiming up this jump and stompies.
Yeah.
Go a bit more side hill though, not as big as the other riders, especially since Audrey front flipped that. I think that it was a little bit more impressive to watch anyway.
Yeah. Well, that from Erica there, just making it down. Just nice and fluid, stylish.
Yeah, it looked like fun.
Putting the turns in, no mistakes. And I think what we'll see here from the judges is where that risk versus reward.
Exactly.
We see this come into play, because you've got to say there, actually, from Erica, not a lot of risks taken. Just a nice fluid run.
Yeah, just a lot of fun had.
There we go. So you can see the Christmas tree face here. It has really sucked in now. It is puking once again here in the Hakuba Valley. If you do find yourself on an aeroplane heading towards Japan, well, 57, there you go.
There you go, Erica, topping the scoreboard so far.
If you do find yourself on an aeroplane here, be prepared for snow, lots of it. And I think the judges there, well, they've set their stall out and saying, look, we're rewarding just a nice, fluid run.
No mistakes.
No mistakes, absolutely. All right, Claire Chapoto. Chapoto?
Chapeau,
Yeah.
I believe.
Excuse my terrible pronunciation.
I just copied you. Wow, it is puking now.
Yeah, we can barely see her.
It's probably
This
way
long
steep
lens.
again since the last run.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit backseat on that one, unfortunately. Washing out on the turn in a slightly more tracked out area. Like you're saying, it's a bit tougher on a snowboard.
Yeah, those bumps come at you. And certainly once you lose the visibility, you've got to have Jedi-like reflexes
Yeah.
in order to suck up. Oh, she's taken a tumble. No, she's back on it.
Still pretty quick through this technical zone, though.
Yeah. And this gully here, not very wide. It's not even a board's length wide. So
I think that she's handling it really well, though. That was a great bit of a tumble at the end. I think that chopped up stuff's pretty tough. Made a quarter toe edge there.
yeah.
I liked it. Aggressive run. I mean, as we're saying, the judges have been rewarding no mistakes, and there was a couple of control issues there. So I'm not sure if it'll score very well, but it's really cool to see that today the girls have been riding 4 lines, steep stuff, tight gullies, throwing flips. You know, that's really impressed and happy to see that. Yeah, as you can see that control issue catching the toe edge.
Absolutely.
That'll be a shame. It was at the bottom of the run.
Well, you can see visibility has gotten a lot worse here in the Hakuba Valley. So 22 for Claire. It's not going to impress upon first place.
But keep doing what you're doing, Claire.
Yeah. Check my GoPro. Is it on? Yeah, it's on.
Is the
You
red
sure it's
light
on?
flashing?
Yeah, it's on. Let me check. Yeah, is it on? No, you're on photo mode. No, I'm not. Oh, she's all right. I had a word with Anna, actually. She's so stoked to be here. She's here with Ivan. They're here together from Courmayeur, as
That's
you
right.
said. And let's see what the Russian lady has.
Hopefully it isn't you.
If we can see her.
Yeah.
I say let's see. Just looking for anything that moves.
Can hear some whoops from the top. Yeah, she's taking on that drop and she stomped it.
Boom!
Nice, Anna. Wow, the level of girl snowboarding today has just been fantastic to see.
Yeah.
Charging.
Watch out for these compressions down at the
I think
bottom.
she's got it. Wow. That was a solid run. That would have been a solid run in any category.
Charges down there.
I am well impressed. Taking a leaf out of Ivan's book and just doing something creative.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if we get any slow-mos. Is this the tight one? Yeah, there's a drop at the top there.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if this angle made it look better, but it was fast and fluid. Like, I didn't see any mistakes. And if that's what the judges are looking for, then well done. I mean, there was one turn for the bottom third of the face, really. 70. Boom, Anna.
You were right, the judges like that, and we could be looking at a Russian winner. Well, 2 riders still to go.
We've got Michaela Davis-Meehan, straight out of Australia, probably the closest country to this country. Not sure if that gives her an advantage, but she did win the 2-star here earlier in the week. So she's on a roll. She's stoked.
She's also looking and going, is it still there? Because it is snowing now. And yeah, I mean, from there you've lost the view of the valley, excuse me, that they did have before.
Still riding aggressively though, good to see. Might want to stick a bit closer to the bushes, get some contrast. I mean, if you're riding out the Looker's right side, then it's going to be tough.
I think she's going to be down through the middle here. Oh, goodness gracious. Use the force, Luke.
Yes. I hope you've got those X-ray lenses in. Still riding fast though.
Autofocus struggling a little bit to pick up the rider.
Yeah, you can see that she's going smooth though. Into the gully of Na. How technical does she want to pick her way through here? She's got into the midsection actually. I don't think so many people have got in there.
If anyone has come through that top bit, have they?
Looks deep. Steep and deep. Boom! Oh, going down though in the end, right?
Shame. First person we've seen through that section today.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, it's a nice little line.
Man, I am absolutely flabbergasted at the level of the women's snowboarding today. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch.
Oh, well, Michaela, as you said, qualified through the 2-star to be here.
No holds barred either. What do you reckon? Big air, nice grab, tough visibility, and this is that kind of cut-up compression-y area we're talking about. Catches a tree in the run out. How bad was that loss of control? That's the question. So,
visibility.
Let's switch from the visibility to us, because you get to see how hard it's snowing right in front of us.
We are actually undercover here, but between the camera and us, there's about, I'd say, about that much gap, and that's how much it's snowing in just that much. So, what gives you a real good indication of just how much it's snowing out there.
It is nuking, and I'm so impressed how everyone's just throwing down, given the visibility. I mean, like, especially the Looker's right side, skiers left. It's going to be tough. 61 for Michaela.
Yeah, there you go. So that's second place thus far.
Yeah. Has knocked Audrey Herbert off the podium.
And finally, our final female snowboarder. She has a smile that could help bread rise. Marion Hirty. Super friendly, super nice. She's super stoked to be here.
Wildcard into the tour last year, and hopefully she's about to show you why.
She will be on the tour this year, yeah. And, yeah, she's just stoked to be here.
Yeah, she's a smiley one.
She's not afraid to throw a few tricks either. She's got a backside rodeo in that locker.
Does she?
Yeah, when she wants it.
Oh.
Bit of an old school freestyler now that's turned the hand to freestyle. To free ride, excuse me.
Yeah, so many of them do these days. Kind of a bit of a natural progression, really. Unfortunately, I think she's got caught in the lip just there trying to make it to the potential rodeo spot.
I think if you've ever skied or snowboarded in a whiteout like this, you've all done it where you've been riding along and then you hit something and all of a sudden you're going uphill.
It's hard enough when you can see it.
Yeah. Well, Marianne there maybe got a little lost on that run.
Tough gig with the
real tough gig.
Snowfall.
And especially going out there onto that skier's left where it is open, more exposed, and you just have no definition in the conditions like this.
Exactly, and that's the thing. It's tough to change your line at the last minute. It's nice to have a backup line, but if you've been standing in the start gate being that focused for that long and then suddenly it starts snowing, I can completely change where I go so that I go to where there's more bushes and I can see the snow better. You know, it's a really tough call, and there's going to be more tracks there, and you haven't paid as much attention. Yeah, it's a tough call to make. Like, it's easy to sit at home and say, oh, well, she should have gone on the rider's right where you could see stuff, but you know, the rider's left lines is where Travis won the guys snowboarding, so why not go there? It's just a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah. Well, the venue here in the Hakuba Valley, as you can see, is, well, a little bit, the conditions are a little bit tough, a little bit difficult. And it's a 35.33. So there we go. We have our podium.
Yeah. First, Anna Orlova out of Russia, Second, Michaela Davis-Meehan. And third, correct me if I'm wrong.
Erica.
Yeah, Erica Vikander.
Let's get the official results on screen here.
The commentator results are very preliminary.
That's it. I mean, they are very preliminary. So, Randa Shaheen there, propping up the bottom. But third place, Erica Vikander. Second, Michaela Davis-Meehan. And first, with that storming run, Anna all over from Russia.
I am so stoked on this today. It's the first time I've seen a girl land a front flip on a snowboard and not podium. That is just the
nuts,
level
isn't it?
today. Wow. Take a bow, girls. You are doing something for the sport. It's cool to see it getting pushed.
Yeah, good work. And we're going to move from there straight into the ski women. I think, actually, I tell a lie, I've just been told in my ear from the powers that be, we're going to take a little break at the moment, just while we see if this visibility will improve. So a short moment. Hello, if you are just joining us here, where on earth have you been? Tim Ward and Neil Williman here, taking you through all of the proceedings. And we've spoken a lot about the Hakuba Valley, but where on earth are we? Where is the Hakuba Valley? Hakuba Valley, excuse me.
Hakuba Valley.
That's how cold it is out here. My mouth can't talk properly.
It is pretty cold. That's why the snow's so good.
Well, the freeride qualifier, we started off down in the incredible city, the bustling, vibrant city of Tokyo. We then had a little drive via Mount Fuji.
Saw some snow and some sun for once in the week.
Yeah, there you go. It was sunny at one point. Drove by Mount Fuji up here to the Hakuba Valley, and it was snowing. The contest was put on hold for 2 days, and there's Erica Vikander there with the hood. And we're seeing these shots of the riders who really enjoyed their days off, it seems.
Can't tell a lie there. That was some of the deepest snow I've ever skied. I don't think I've ever skied this much snow in a week. I've never seen this much snow fall in a week. It was a normal footpath outside a hotel when I arrived, and they gave up clearing it after the first meter, and it's still 1.5 meters deep.
Well, it's been... You'd think you'd get a bit depressed by it, but actually here in the Hakuba Valley, everybody's so positive. I mean, look at this. When it's sunny, it is some of the best mountains in the world here. It's got almost a little bit of a Colorado feel to the mountains. These first set of foothills, and then at the back you've got the bigger mountains, which are, well, they're more kind of Alpish, aren't they? Really,
very Alpish. I didn't even know the Japanese Alps were a thing.
They are. Oh, they are.
They're
10,000 feet of things.
Exactly. It blew my mind when I saw that, and where they had the 2-star competition was just next to the 4-star area that we were hoping to use. It ended up being a little bit too dangerous avalanche-wise, but Hakuba just delivering.
Absolutely.
Terrain, snow, culture, the food.
Everything. Absolutely amazing. And you talk about the snow, 11 metres of annual snowfall they get here. There are 11 resorts. It was home to the 1998 Nagano Winter Olympics. They ran a lot of the downhill ski events on the hills here. And why does it snow so much? Why do you get this legendary Japanese powder? Well, it's all due to a magical wind. It's an icy wind that whips across the Asian continent, excuse me, from west to east. Then when it hits the Japanese Sea, it sucks up all the moisture. And then when it hits the mountainous islands of Japan, it just dumps. It gets forced upwards 10,000 feet and then just dumps all that snow. And as we said, and we've banged on about time and time again, they get 11 metres on average of annual snowfall. Well, we've had 3 of them since we've been here, and I think we're expecting another metre today by the looks of it. I mean, it's just... It just snows, and I touched on it actually midway through the contest earlier on as someone was dropping in. I didn't get a chance to finish it, but if you have yourself a holiday booked here, don't come with any zinc for your lips. Don't come with any sun factor 15, because actually it's probably going to snow quite a lot.
I saw someone walk into the shop yesterday and ask if the weather was going to improve anytime soon. And the guy at the shop just told it straight how it was. He said, mate, if you're looking for sun, you might have come to the wrong place.
Yeah.
It's one of the powder capitals of the world.
What he should have said was, when he said, is the weather going to improve anytime soon? What he should have said there was, yes, we're expecting 50 centimetres overnight.
I think he might have kind of clarified that the guy meant good was sun.
Oh, okay.
And then kind of gently clarified that was the wrong thing to be looking for.
Yeah. No, absolutely amazing. Well, this is a 4-star free ride qualifier, and it all focuses in a pyramid, so to speak, towards the pinnacle. But what is the free ride world qualifier? Well, have a look at this. We have basically the free ride junior tour, which is ages 14 to 17. And it's a way for them to get competing, learn about mountain safety, and get those all-important points. And as they get a bit older and a bit more wiser, then they get onto the Freeride World Qualifiers. 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star events. And if you're constantly podiuming on the 4-star events, hopefully you'll win a ticket onto the Freeride World Tour, which is 50 of the world's best big mountain freeriders competing over 5 events all around the world. And it really is some of the most breathtaking skiing and snowboarding. And as a man that's lived and breathed this, I mean, you know, you're a Freeride World Tour veteran. You've been on the qualifiers. You know, you're a product of the qualifiers. How important is it to have events like this?
Oh, it's obviously so important. This is what makes it. Without this event, it'd be a bunch of good skiers skiing around having fun. But this is the way that we get to share our sport with the world. This is the way that we get to showcase what we do. And I think and sometimes it's a little bit of a misunderstood sport. So it's really cool to show that we having fun, being safe, and sending it. You know, what these guys are doing is really impressive. And to have a pyramid structure where you come up from being a junior to being on the qualifying series to fighting your way up there and proving that you're worth it to be on the world tour.
And being here in Asia, the very first, being here for the very first freeride walk, being here for the very first freeride international freeride event. I'll do it in a minute. Hang on. Being here for the world's first international freeride event in Asia, I mean, that's a big deal. And to have the 4-star qualifier, that's a big deal for Japan as well. And the scene here in Japan, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And that's part of the reason that I'm so happy to see that Japanese riders have come out and really thrown down. They haven't held back. They've gone for it. Some of them crashed. Some of them won. I think the first 6 guys in the ski guys category were in 2-star all Japanese. The winner today was Japanese. You know, they've got a huge pool of talent over here. And to have events here is only going to nurture that talent. We can get more people coming over here from overseas. It's just making it more of a kind of community globally and pushing the sport, pushing people to get involved. And I think it's a really positive thing. That's why everyone's so happy to have this event here in Asia.
There we go. And of course, as we've mentioned time and time again, this is a Freeride World Qualifier. It's a 4-star. But do well, podium a couple of times throughout the season, 3 or 4 times, and you might very well find yourself on the Freeride World Tour. Right.
So here's a little teaser for the woman we're about to watch.
For the last 10 years, the Freeride World Tour has challenged the best big mountain skiers and snowboarders on some of the planet's most challenging peaks. In 2017, 50 riders will again battle it out to become Freeride World Champions. The winter begins in Chamonix, the capital of steep skiing, a mountain range that has witnessed more freeride history than anywhere else. Hold the line for the second stop in Val Nord-Arcalis, where Andorra's unique terrain sees riders with an eye for precision and speed create the season's most technical lines. It's crunch time at the third stop in Fieberbrunn, where a brutal cut to the field means no one can hold back. For some, their title hopes will be left in tatters, but the best will travel to the dream stop in Haines, Alaska. Steeper terrain and vast quantities of snow demand commitment and perfect technique. The grand final in Verbier takes place on the legendary Bec des Rosses. All eyes will be on this incredible face as it decides the 2017 Freeride World Tour Champions.
Well, here's the